I'm a wanderer of the soul. Before the end, I plan to behold. But I know I'll lose myself along the way. What's gone is gone. What's past is past. Let me leave what belongs in the past. Road ahead is quite unclear. Let me walk it despite fear. The road stretches over the hills, and I've got many debts to pay. Some are on their own way. My pay is not gold.
Hello everyone and welcome back to RollTales. My name as ever is Mark Alexander Cross and welcome back to Kingmaker, second edition of Pathfinder. That was said in a really random order, but we had a really random session last time because for one time the party shouldn't have got lost. They did get lost. So they're lost. And they need to find their way again. Luckily they made the check and did so. But boy oh boy, dealing with the Thorn River bandits, well, to use a very old saying, the clock is ticking. So we're going to wrap and conclude, hopefully, the Thorn River bandits today, as long as the party continue not to get lost. Looking at you, Anden. But, as ever, if you like what you see today and you want to support us, then the likes, the subscribes. I know it's annoying when YouTubers ask it all the friggin' time, but you have no idea how far it goes. If you like what we do, tell a friend, spread the word. We seek here at RollTales to entertain yourselves and ourselves in this often chaotic world. So if you think we're worth your time of day, then please spread the word, smash those sub buttons, and help us grow. The more we grow, the more content we can produce for you. We can have more kick-ass campaigns like this one. Speaking of kicking ass, let's see if we can go and kick some bandit ass. Time for the recap as we continue on with Kingmaker. So, the last session, the party at Oleg's trading post got to know Felix of Taldor, who appears to be a thaumaturge, detective and information agent for that nation, who has been assigned a very particular task. He is on a mission to locate and arrest a wanted criminal by the name of Akiros Ismort, a former champion paladin of Arastal who has basically fallen. However, due to Taldor being Taldor, Akiros would not have been tried in a fair environment. So, thanks to these shenanigans back in Taldor being exposed, Felix has been given full authority to locate Ismort and have him tried in a neutral and fair setting. What's this got to do with our party? Simple. He's asked them for help. They can locate the former champion and bring him in alive if possible, sound of body and mind. Of course, if circumstances make the encounter go lethally violent, then nothing can be done. But that is what Felix has asked. And in exchange, he also aided the party with some of their inquiries, looking into old Sharktooth that the Sootscale Kobold seems to worship, and also the unusual ritualistic spell that the Great Attack seemingly cast upon himself. Seeds are being planted. Story threads are being sown. Anden went to sleep that night and had a dream. And in his dream, he got called out by another druid. And that druid turned around and said, "Ah, you've finally gotten off your backside after 2 centuries of moping. Do what you're supposed to do." And the figure alluded in Anden's dream to the erratic weather patterns that seem to be happening in this particular region of the Stolen Lands. The gist of it was this: this is not natural. Sort it out. Go to the place where you were married and sort it out. Anden agreed, but turned and said that they would rather deal with this bandit problem first, and the figure also agreed with that, stating that the bandits were also corruption too, before getting extremely serious and saying a name. Nugra is with them. What the figure meant by that is perhaps another tale for later on down the line. But for right here, right now, the party set out to deal with the Fawn River bandits. And well, due to a torrential downpour, the party got lost. Luckily, with the speed of their exploration actions, they managed to find their way again and nail down their location. And that is where we will bring the game back in for today. Alright, welcome back to the Stolen Lands. The day is Toil Day, Galarian Tuesday, Faris 23rd, 4710. The weather for today is rain. However, if it's any consolation, today is regular rain. It's gone from a torrential downpour to a casual downpour, I suppose. Once again, the switch in the environment is noticeable. And even to the non-danger trained members of our party, it's starting to stick out like a bit of a sore thumb, or maybe a wet thumb in this case. But it's early Toil Day. Bunkered down for the night, and the random encounter rolls will come into you. They're running out, those kind rolls, but we'll let you know that. But let's start today at a cool crisp 7 AM. Floor is yours. What would you like to do?
I'd like to not get lost. I want to go to the Thorn River Bandit camp.
That's all up to you, isn't it?
I think it's up to the forest, personally. Coughs. Shall I make that secret survival roll?
Yes, please. All right. Anden, you are not successful.
No!
Oh no.
Just messing with you.
Sock wandering around in circles.
God, please.
I know you're gonna go. You were critically successful.
You properly got me with that one. Well done.
Oh dear, I have to be an evil GM sometimes. All right, but I will actually reveal you just made the DC on the nozzle at 15, Anden, with your plus 12 and your terrain expertise for the forest.
Ooh.
So, Anden leads the way and heads to the Fawn River camp. As you start to come up, you can hear the Thorn River flowing in the distance, and the wind in the trees. Let's have a look. The time we'll get there by, because you're on horseback. Yeah, let's say around 1 o'clock. I don't think that would be too unreasonable. But let's get some old-fashioned regular exploration actions as you start to enter this hex, and as you get closer and closer to the region, the camp kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, because there has been a mass of activity here recently. What is everyone doing? Where are you posting the horses? What's the general battle plan here?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
That's a fantastic.
I think we just play it like we always do. That's what we're good at. So
Just stroll on in and start wagging.
well, we don't stroll. We
Oh, sorry.
when we make initiative rolls, we do it with perception. We go as well as we can.
All
Like,
right.
even if we wanted the stealth, we're probably gonna fail it. Let's be real.
I'm not going to be too bad.
Speak for yourself.
I'm quite good with it.
I'm with Anden.
Yeah.
And there is the most underrated exploration action in the game in Follow the Expert.
Only if you're an expert.
It is a-
Is this
If it's
another
about-
expert?
I'll be surprised if she's not.
I am an expert in stealth.
Oh, we could do stealth.
I find a lot of groups forget about Follow the Expert. So
I
first
need to
thing,
search though, don't I?
I'm
We have
going
to send
to
our ultimate plan is here, because if we're going to eventually take down a bunch of bandits, maybe we could just stealth to get close and then start, but at some point we're going to have to just go out swinging.
Rather get into a better position without them knowing where we are.
That is true.
What if I turned into a small animal?
What, you want me to put you in my pocket?
Yeah, let's. Can't remember how long I can do it for though.
Surprise droid.
I think pest form lasts quite a long while.
It-
1 minute or longer.
They'll become an and grenade.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
I
looks
like
like
it,
it
but
did
Even by my standards, that was bad.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna like. I was just like passing over it, just leaving it in the wayside. Unfortunately, yeah, it is 10 minutes, so it's not an exploration activity length.
Well, here's a good question. Does your camp have walls around it or anything like that?
We don't know. We haven't found their camp.
All right.
Well, like you said, it's stuck out like a sore thumb.
Well, I'll say this. When in regards to sticking out like a sore thumb, you're going to find it, basically, in terms of the location, because of Baldrick's directions, and also the DC to actually find the camp is also a 15. So I am just carrying over Anden's survival check, especially as it's now in their terrain. I think it just makes sense.
Yeah, I'd add my tracking goggles as well for plus 13. So
Yeah.
it'd be a 2 or better.
Yeah. So, with all the evidence of the activity around this area, I'm just rolling that check over. You'll be able to find it.
Okay, gotcha. So we don't actually see it though yet.
Not yet,
Yeah.
no.
So I'll suggest we do what we regularly do. Because moving into stealth is typically once we have seen something that is worth hiding from.
That is true of the rest of you.
Yes, for the rest of us. You do the sneaky action.
Wait, where'd you go? Oh, we shouldn't run yet.
I'm good.
Right in front of
Where did that old lady go?
You must
Alright.
have some sort of signal of like tapping on trees that you're next to, so we like have an idea of where you are.
That's why I have survival, so I can make random bird calls.
Oh, that's not going to work great against me. It's like, is that a pigeon?
Like, what
I know pigeon.
A pigeon in a forest.
Wood pigeon.
He's got you there.
Maybe. I'll give you that one, actually. Hero point. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna
Pigeon
Oh,
point.
I'm gonna have
point.
both my characters search.
Alright, okay. Okay, so in all seriousness then, let's get these exploration actions in as you start to approach the vicinity of the camp. I'm going to say for the sake of ease, you're keeping the horses at a distance and tying them off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
None of
in
us
that-
are fighting on horseback.
Yes, no cavaliers in this party. Okay. Anden and BB. Secret perception checks for the searches, please. Mr. Leoven, what are you doing?
I will do the scouting action.
Alright then, so +1 to initiative if and when you need it. No worries there. Let's see. And is it going to be the usual 2 from the fighter and the gunslinger?
Absolutely.
Alright. Secret stealth then, please. Isobella and Anden, when you're ready. Not Anden, sorry. Balruk, when you're ready, feel free to pop that shield.
Roy shield.
Right. So. Okay. Okay. Let's bring you all into the camp. I do have a question to ask. Actually, in all seriousness. Because of the decent survival checks and the works, do you want to approach from one of 2 realistic points of entry? Do you want to approach to the north, or do you want to approach to the south? You've got the time, you've got the speed. Which way do you want to come in?
Do we have an idea of like which side of the river it's on, or like what would be the difference between which approach?
Anden is looking ahead, and with their perception check, he notices that there seems to be a section of the river, almost like a creek, that runs up through the center of this encampment. What side exactly they're on, I can't tell, but there is definitely signs of activity and movement in the area. North or south?
That's a good question.
Or if you're honestly not sure, you can roll a dice for it. Let the dice decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have
Alright.
a D2? It doesn't. It has D4.
Yeah,
Doesn't
roll
it
a
have a
d4. Go
Odds,
for it.
South, evens, no.
Alright then,
Right.
that was a 1 on the d4. Coming in from the south.
That makes sense. That's the way we're kind of moving in from anyway.
Alright, here we go. So, you enter into the region of this encampment. The rain is still falling, and what you see, what you approach just to the north of you, appears to be a broken down wagon of some kind. Running along next to you to the east is the Fawn River with, well, it's a creek of the Fawn River, and the embankments are on either side are about 4 to 5 foot deep. So the bank goes down into the river. If it interests you, this question has been asked of me before. The river is running from north to south. And yes, Isobella.
I was just going to ask. I just thought you were finished. You go for it first.
No. I'm pretty sound. Go for it.
I was just going to ask if I could keep myself to the tree line, seeing as I'm in stealth.
That's fine. I'm just putting you on the board for the sake of on the board. But
Absolutely.
Isobella nips off into the tree line.
What would you
And
do?
Isobella, that is where, off to the north, you seem to see what appears to be some kind of wooden structure, almost like a tower of some kind, question mark? The floor is yours, party. Go ahead. Make your day.
I can also see part of that wooden structure, and that seems to be the closest thing. So I would motion for everybody to kind of like hide behind the cart and just like whisper.
Alright. Well, hopefully we'll get a sign from Isobella what it is.
I should probably try and work out what it is myself first, right? Use my own eyes.
Anden, your unique exploration action assists you here. You look up, and it does look like to be a constructed guard tower. In fact, look up, and through some of the slits in the wood, you can just make out the sight of a figure ducking down.
Are they facing towards us?
I would like everyone, as there was not a group stealth, to roll initiative, please. And then if you wish, your perception check for your exploration action was a 29 if you wish to use that.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's a pretty good roll.
Would it be 30 because of scouting?
It's a plus. Yes, it will be 30. Hold on a second. Yes, it will be 30 with the scouting. As a matter of fact, let me put scouting on your tokens. Bella and the rest of you all have a scout. Okay. Isobella, if you wish to use your stealth roll, that was a Chris 24.
I'll take my stealth, please.
Alright, so everyone roll initiative, get yourselves on the board, and then I'll adjust the initiatives of Anden and Isobella respectively.
Not bad.
Not bad either.
Alright.
And Anden or Balruk would have moved behind this wagon, so
So,
Totally lost where the initiative button is. There it is. Silly me. Oh, I nearly did as well as I did last time.
okay. So, I'll adjust some initiatives. Anden is actually only two off actually with the scouting. So,
Yeah.
30 initiative for Anden. Isobella 25. Okay. Balruk, what did you roll?
Balruk rolled this dice was a 12 for a 22.
And Kelvhan.
18.
Alright then, let's begin encounter mode at the Fawn River Camp. So, I am going to start with a question. And the question is one I would like to ask the party with honesty and RP. Who was the first to arrive at the wagon?
I feel like it'd be one of two people. Balruk was in front with his shield, but Anden is the one who kind of motioned us all to like kind of come hide behind the wagon. So I feel like it was one of us two. I was not sure if Balruk would have beat him there or if Anden would have, moved up and then motioned us over.
I think it would have been me, yeah. I think you would have been like walking down the river sort of thing, going past it, and then I would have been like, come back. That sort of fits in my head.
That works for me.
Alright, in that case, when you motioned to the party to come up and join you and duck behind the wagon, Anden, you see it in time, so you're going to get a bonus to this roll. Let's have a look. This would have been a critical success. So, as you motion the party to come up, you turn around and yell, "Crap!" as you realise that this
Crap.
wagon has been rigged with a spike snare trap. Can I have a reflex saving throw, please? It's going to be a basic, but because it was a critical success, I'll actually give you a tasty +4 to your reflex for this,
Ooh. Do love that.
because you rolled so high.
Rolled over from a 20.
Okay,
Okay. I think I'm funny for making that bonus title tasty. That's a 19 reflex save from me.
I've just noticed it. Well, tasty bonus, tasty save. Regular success as hidden spikes come out, and you see it, and you take half of 9 points worth of piercing damage.
Ouch.
But the turn is now yours.
Alright. I think having seen it, even though I take the damage, I probably don't shout crap quite as much. So,
Ouch.
ouch. I'm still hoping they haven't twigged onto us from there. So I am going to actually, do I want to take the risk of that just not being the case?
Must ask for a decision.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to hold my action.
Hold your turn.
Yes, please.
Roger that. Alright. Isobella, before you start your turn, from your position as you beat a rather pathetic stealth initiative, you do also notice the bandit is technically hidden, I believe, still. Well, it's going to have cover, that's for sure. But you do see a bandit in between these boards of this tower. 3 actions, Isobella. What would you like to do?
They have cover, but I can shoot them.
You can certainly try.
Beautiful. I can't actually target them because they're behind a wall.
That's fine. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what I'll do now. By the power invested in me,
Isabella's gonna get married too. Married.
I now pronounce you active player and target.
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
What a delicious, delicious target.
You may now hit him in the head.
And unfortunately for him, he may have a bonus to AC, but he's also flat-footed to this incoming attack.
Yeah, so it's
You
basically
may now
negated.
Kill the bride.
You may now kill the bride. Wow.
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 No groom for me, thank you. That'll be a 24.
24 is a success.
Alright, first shout of the combat, so let's go ahead and have that precision.
Rip in peace,
That is
whoever this
15
is.
damage.
R.I.P. stealth.
That
Okay.
is 1 away from my max possible.
15 damage. It's not enough to kill the bandit. And I'm going to say that obviously getting shot through a tower is going to let out a hell of a scream. I need
I'm
to switch
quite
to this
impressed,
music.
actually.
Alright. I need to switch to this music. Alright. Isabella. 2 more actions. Take your turn.
I mean, I've done my bit. Thought we were in combat.
You are,
Hey,
but
no, it's totally fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and 1 action to step back behind the trees, and my second action to reload and hide.
alright then. Self check then, please, Isabella.
Blind or public? Blind, right?
Public. Just for the, it's just speedier.
15.
Right. Fantastic. Okay. That concludes Isabella's turn. Before we get onto the Balruk, I'm going to roll some more initiatives.
More?
Yeah, the Watchman screamed.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh
all
my
those
god.
dice.
Look at all those dice.
Alright. Next up, it's Balruk.
Dave, did you want to come back in at this point now that we know we're out of stealth, or do you want me to go?
You can go first. Yeah, I have a mostly prep time, so it doesn't matter when I do it.
Alright, Balrog, we're gonna look at everyone and go, well, guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. And I'm just, first action I'm gonna move. So, let's see, 5, 10... I can go 25 right now, yay. Thank you, Fleet. Zoom. So let's see, 1 action.
This one, you're
Yep.
gonna have to do a little leap.
Yep, Balrog is going to point off to the east. It's like, oh, I see one out that way. Watch yourself. And then, yeah, so what's it gonna take to cross this river? Is it like difficult terrain, or?
It would essentially be a leap action.
Oh, I'm good at those. I got athletics.
Yes, a leap is actually a general maneuver though. Hold on, let me bring it up for the sake of a reminder. You may have to take another action to move forward first though. Hold on. Leap. You take a careful short jump. You can leap up to 10 feet horizontally if your speed is at least 15 feet, or up to 15 feet horizontally. Sorry, you leap up to 10 if you have a speed of at least 15, or you can leap up to 15 feet horizontally if you have a speed of 30 feet. You land in the space where your leap ends, meaning you can typically clear a 5-foot gap or a 10-foot gap if your speed is 30 feet or more. Jumping a greater distance will require using the athletics skill.
Wait, you said you can jump while moving?
I would say so. I would say
Yeah,
that would be an
'cause,
athletics. I would say that'd be an
yeah.
athletics check.
Yeah, because what I'd like to do is be able to jump during my next move instead of moving up like 5 feet and then stopping the leap.
Yeah, because the
Like,
leap
yeah,
action is
before the jump.
the leap action is more of a assurance controlled jump from the way I'm reading it.
Yeah,
Alright, well then-
you're required to have a run up,
Yes.
unless you
Alright.
take a feat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna basically run up 10 feet to here and then try and leap across this river.
Sure.
athletics?
Yeah, athletics. I'm going to say because you are in heavy armor, So I'm going to say DC 15.
All right. Yeah, I said leap. I'm actually not taking the leap action. I'm
Yeah, I
moving
get you.
and jumping.
You're flying and you're falling with style.
Falling. Well, I hope I'm not falling. We're going to find out.
Or drowning.
I'm at an 18.
Yeah, you make it over.
So I moved 10 so far. So there 10 is 20 feet. I've got, and then I think I'm going to move my last here. And then for Balruk's last action, question, if I were to like kind of kneel down behind this log to get cover, how does that affect my movement in the next round?
Well, the logs on this side of the river is large enough to take cover behind. They're huge. In terms of movement, take cover, I suppose. It would be take cover, this action, would it? I think so. Take cover. So let me remind myself. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if you lose any movement when you come out of that, since you're like, kneeling.
Okay, requirements. You're benefiting from cover, are near a feature that allows you to take cover, or you are prone. You press against yourself against a wall, duck behind an obstacle to take better advantage of cover. If you would have standard cover, you would instead gain greater cover, which provides a +4 circumstance bonus to AC. To reflex saves, blah 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 blah, and stealth checks, blah 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 blah. It sounds like that you stay upright and you can move at your regular speed your next turn. It's just you're going to have a +4 circumstance bonus because this is a big old tree. I would rule this as greater cover.
Perfect. Yeah, Balruk is going to kind of throw his back against the back of this tree and take cover for his third action.
All right.
Right, I think I will jump in here, if that's okay.
That's perfectly fine. Anden, you're back.
Alright. So, first things first, I'm going to have to cast, or have to, I suppose, but I do cast Magic Fang on BB.
All right.
Got to get that striking bear. Claws of jaws. And then for my third action, I will command an animal. Let's get BB over the gap as well.
All right.
BB has a speed of 30 though, and you said that means you can automatically 35, excuse me. Can automatically clear 10 feet?
Yes.
Right. So she's gonna dash off. That's 10, 25, 30, 35. Actually, could I have done that slightly better so I could give BB cover? I move slightly diagonally across there.
Map finder.
I think I can squeeze another horizontal in, and for her second action, take cover. Is that okay?
Let's have a look. Well, she was
That's
here.
not even close, is it? I got this totally wrong.
Yeah, that's 50 feet now.
Oh, I don't think I counted the distance across.
No, I don't think you did, unfortunately, mate.
Okay, so I'll move 15 feet back.
There's bush cover.
Yeah, bear hide in bush. Yeah. Take
Alright.
cover there.
Alright, next up, some background actions going on. Alright. And then we've got some more background actions going on. Come on. Alright.
Yes.
It's now the turn of another bandit who pops up from cover from a watchtower to the west. East, sorry. And let's have a look what they can see exactly. Okay. They can see pretty much all the party members except for Isobella. Anden is visible. He hasn't taken cover. excuse me, Balruk, and so is BB. So let's have a look at their bow range. So first action was to get up, obviously, and their range, only a 60-foot bow.
Oh.
So second action is going to be point out, to specify to their allies what direction you're in exactly, and to let you know, and to let them know he at least sees 4 of you. And then third action, because why not, I do apologise, Dave,
Nah,
+2
do it.
cover, but BB is the easier shot.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Don't worry. You don't have to apologise when you shoot BB.
alright. Cool. Thank you for the clarification. So, +2 to her AC. 21.
That is it.
Alright. BB will take 5 points worth of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that concludes that bandit's turn. Okay, Kelvhan.
Yeah. So first action is to move. Let's just jump across there because I think I can make it quite easily.
Yeah, so one action to stride to that point, second action to leap.
Yep.
And you'll have one action after that.
The last one is run all the way up to the enemy, all the way up the watchtower and behind the scout, right?
Potentially. Oh,
Is your name Naruto?
it can be.
One action left, Kelvhan.
Yeah, I'll just get behind the tree
Okay.
for now.
Okay.
If
So,
that's the rule. There we go.
There we go. So Kelvhan, not full cover, but +2. Okay. Okay. Background actions. Now, there's going to be a couple of background actions here, so talk tactics for a second. As players, what are you thinking about?
Like
I mean,
we know that they know where we are, and it really depends where they pop up.
If they're gonna conveniently keep popping their heads up over things for me, I'm just gonna stay where I am and shoot them.
That's a
I assume
good
no one
shout.
minds.
Yeah, I think honestly, if we can, with range, take out their dudes on the watchtowers, we probably wait until they get close in melee. Like, this is really good cover, and it also is really good in terms of moving up to where they are. It's like, you know, if I was building a fort here, leaving this here,
Not the
that's
smartest.
really stupid.
Yeah, it really is.
So I think we take advantage of that. Get rid of the scouts on the towers if we can. I might be able to like electric arc this one or whatever, and just
Even if they think they can take pop-up shots at you, I still have cover fire.
That's true. Oh, hold on. Didn't we hear that Kressel is like incredibly good with the bow?
No, that's the one that we already killed, I'm pretty sure.
Or was it?
No, I thought,
Kressel.
isn't she the one with the 2 axes?
Yeah, I believe Kressel
yeah.
was a bit of a brute.
Okay, no, that's fine. If yeah, that would have changed my mind, but
Because that was like the bow one was the one who shot you while you were up on the tower.
oh yeah, this is massive badass, and then she got completely obliterated.
Annihilated,
Shot him
yeah.
through the eye.
Okay. Another
Yeah,
bandit
let's
is
bunker down.
yeah, another bandit, once I use the right tool, is going to come into visual range, coming from underneath the watchtower. Let's see. will have a visual on 3 targets. Bear has already been hit, so they're going to target and attack the elf who has no armor.
Oh, yeah,
Short
she's
bow.
fighting puppet, yeah.
+2 to your AC here, Kelvin.
Oh,
Natural 20 though.
oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
So that's a 28 total. Will that be a confirmed critical?
With the AC bonus, puts my AC up to 21.
Right. So
Yeah.
that was an actual
Yeah.
20. Boom. Right.
Yep.
Okay. Critical hit. A decent shot. 15 points worth of piercing damage.
Oh, that's about half my health. Fantastic.
Whoops.
Ooh, we hate
I
that.
put it on the wrong person. Hold on a second.
Ah,
I just...
he can stay. He can have it.
you're
Does
taking your
anybody
50...
else see the damage roll?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that's... Oh, there it
Alright.
is. My Foundry's having a day.
It's now the turn of the boundary of the boundary of the bandit who Isobella shot. Let's have a look. Let's see. They have visual line of sight on Anden. Anden's going to have a +2 cover, but a couple of shots are going to get popped off at you from a bow. So here we go. Bandit with a bow. Shot number 1. 10.
Definitely gonna be a miss.
Okay. 13.
Also a miss.
And then for its last action, that bandit is also going to attempt to...
Usually flip
Yeah,
off.
it's going to go flat prone for that maximum cover. Okay. Let's have a look. That's the one I want. There we go. Okay. That concludes that bandit's turn. Top of the round, Isobella.
Oh, right. I forgot Anden decided to...
Yeah.
I love the range of the arquebus.
Mm.
That is, in fact... Let me just double check. Yep, my first range increment.
Which one can you ping the one you... Oh, the one on the
That one.
watchtower. Wow. Okay. I can tell you to this shot, they're flat-footed.
Oh, you poor soul.
Hold on a second. Just let me put up the right so we get this. There we go. Flat-footed to this shot for you.
Alright. That is a 28.
A 28 is a +10 critical.
Yes.
How dare you shoot our pet. Take 17 damage.
17 points of damage.
Very nice.
You blow a
Quite
hole
miserable roll, actually.
in the shoulder, but it's still here.
Yeah, well, I'll just reload and fire again.
All right then. Obviously, it knows you're there now.
Yeah, at the 18.
18 is exactly what you need, even with a cover bonus.
The 8 damage.
What does it look like?
I think, like, as he takes the first shot and it, like, spins him on his heel, he comes back around, and then the second shot hits right where the first one was, just takes him off the tower.
Wilhelm scream. And
Balruk's gonna look at Kelvhan and just go, "Well, it remind me never to get a blood sword, eh?"
Agreed. I might have failed in that.
One action left, Isobella.
I had to reload, so...
All right. out of actions. In that case, then, time for the walk-in tank. Balruk, you're up.
The lake.
All right, then. Anden, you're up.
Okay. Just seeing the range on my spells. One moment.
Checking
Unfortunately,
range. Please stand by.
Yeah, I should have been prepping it, but
All right.
Okay, I think first action will be command an animal.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna... still on the water, but... I think I'm gonna have BB... head on up over here and take cover this time.
Sure.
Full cover. And with my next two actions, I am going to... I think I've got to begin to move up, haven't we? So I can move 20. And then the next one's a leap action, right?
Yes.
But it's... To get across, it looks like it's 10 feet, so I've got to make an athletics check.
Go ahead then, and please make me an athletics check. What armor are you wearing?
I think it's just leather.
Oh, then in that case, I'm going to say level 0 DC
Yeah,
minus
level.
1. DC 13.
Oakley. Unfortunately, that is a 7.
All right. You go for a powerful leap and leap gracefully right into the creek of the river. But if there's a bonus side to this, you're going to have a +2 cover.
Hey!
All right. Bandit's turn. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And it's going to do this. Okay.
Special move.
That concludes a bandit's turn. That one's dead. It's now the fastest elf in the west.
Yeah, I'll just delay until they come closer. I'm not exposing myself to people.
All
That
right
sounded
then.
weird.
Probably for the best. Even in our kingdom, that's going to be against the law.
All right. So, next up. Okay. Another bandit's turn. Okay. Have a look. Balruk, what's your perception, DC?
My perception, that's 10 plus bonus, right?
Yes.
19.
You see a figure scurry across a small clearing to the northeast of you.
Balruk will kind of elbow Kelvhan and point that way.
Yep.
Okay. Another bandit's turn. All right. Let's have a look. Coming out. The bandit sees a selection of targets. It is underneath the watchtower. Can move through. Let's have a look. Yeah. Another shot into Kelvhan.
Yep.
let's have a look. So that was 1. 2 shots coming your way with a short bow. 25. Max damage 8.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll try and heal you from the river instead of climbing out.
Here once more, just around the river bend. A 7. It's a
Nope.
critical miss. All right. Okay. So, let's have a look. You see... let's have a look. You see a woman walk out from the bandit camp, twin hatchets in hand. She appears confident as she looks around and she says, "All right, what's going on here then? Well, seems we have some visitors. Ooh, someone with one of those fancy Numerian rifles. Ooh, don't I feel honoured? Come on then, if you want to have some fun, let's play." And then for a final action, she gets out of range of said Numerian rifle.
She talks big, but she's not stupid.
Oh, we got some big talk for someone who went and ran into the bushes.
What can I say? I like to chop. Bandit's
Touche.
turn. Bandit's turn. She's got hatchets. But,
Touche. Says the guy, the door behind the log. That's fair.
but Greg, do you see what I mean from that artwork? She's basically female Asper.
Yeah. She's got the same attitude too.
God. Okay, right, bandit turn. So this bandit is going to, let's see. They're feeling confident at the moment. So his companion is taking care of Kelvhan. So shots to BB. But BB's taking take cover, so this will be a +4 to her AC. Alright. 22.
Oh,
Anden.
excuse me. Just about. Yep.
Alright. BB takes a following 5.
Okay.
Another shot. A mighty 9 is not so mighty here. And then final action. They maneuver. It's now that bandit's turn, who is back at the Western Guard Tower. First action is going to be stand up from prone. Second action, Isobella is no longer hiding.
I am not hit, correct.
Gonna be a bow off.
I don't feel good about their chances.
15.
It doesn't bode well. That's not a hit.
Second, let's have a look. Yeah. Knows that you can fire through a stipe space, so final action, they're going to properly take cover. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Isobella.
Oh, just real quick.
Yes.
Jack, remember, if you don't take a turn, you haven't taken your turn. I'll just roll all the way back round.
Yeah, actually, I was about to say, I'm going to look at Kelvhan and be like, should we just go do this instead of hiding here?
Oh, you might as well.
You want to go first or second?
Second.
All right, I'll take my
I'm fast enough to flank anything. I'll catch up.
All right.
then. Okay then, still in round 2. We'll go to the walk-in Balruk.
All right. So let's see. First action, I'm gonna move. I get off the ruler tool. And I'm gonna move 25 to. Yeah, I'm not gonna just run at the front of this camp. I'm gonna kind of come around and see if I can catch this lady in the bushes. Maybe. Gonna run around this way. Unfortunately, she's gonna be out of range for getting too close. Let's move.
On that.
Oh yeah. Hello. I see that.
Just
All right.
looking around.
Perfect. That's exactly 25 feet away.
All right.
All right. Second action, I'm gonna move up to right here.
You find one of the bandits who was taking cover.
Hello. How are you today?
Not bad. How about you?
Well, that depends if this hits or not. And
Go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
target him and take a swing.
Do you feel lucky, punk? He sneers at you.
Does a 22 hit your AC, mate?
He turns around. He says, "Shit." Give us damage.
I'm not a goblin. I can't be breaking the fourth wall like this. Oh, max roll damage again.
That's 10 points worth of damage, but he's still there.
Yep, that's my 3 moves. So
All right then. Okay, Mr. Leoven,
Yep.
up to you.
So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 30.
Sometimes Fawf'wol breaking is just fun.
it is. That's why I need to play more goblins. Goblins can freely break the fourth wall.
Gets
Only
there
in
for
Cascaders.
15.
I do it in any setting. Goblins are
That'll
the
be
best.
my first move action.
Yes, I know.
Mhm.
And
I
actually,
still have to move 2.
write a law reason why they could do that as well. All right. Yes, I
Nice.
know you still have 2.
I'm still gonna have to quick draw and stab this guy.
All right then. Feel free to quick draw and stab this guy. As he turns around, he says, "Bloody hell, you're a fast one. What's your speed? 55?
No, it's only 40, but I can make it up to 80.
Wow."
Wow.
For 25?
He gets impaled by your rapier as he says, "Wow," as he's just impressed. Give us damage, but not quite. Almost a plus 10 crit.
1!
One.
1!
You catch the side of him, and it's kind of like a mini flesh wound. And he looks at you and he says, "You really need to work on your strength."
You just El Zorro'd him and did no actual damage.
you just
It's
cut a
just a
K.
K.
You just cut a K into him, or maybe another letter, eh, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay, Isobella, it's back over to you.
Oh, wonderful.
God damn it.
I tried.
Let me think. I've got 2 targets and I need to pick one. One's shooting at me, but his odds are pretty low. Do I have cover here behind the trees from him as well?
You will do, yes.
Alright.
Soft, but yes, because they're only bushes and trees.
I'll take my soft. Yeah, honestly, he's not close enough to harass any of my party, so I think I'm going to deal with this one over here.
All right, which one? Okay, the one that's underneath the tower this time. Oh, crikey. Where's the logs in the way, though? You can see him, but there'll be a +2 cover, I'll say.
That's fair, that's fair. I'm going to go ahead and do a risky reload on this one, because my gun's not actually loaded.
Isabella's targeting this one for the record. All right, Izzy, Wizzy, let's get busy.
No.
Oh
How
no.
many hero points we got?
You're a point.
That's a
Alright.
natural one. You have 4 in the pool.
Alright, I'll spend
Good
a hero
again.
point.
Do it. Oh my goodness.
That's a 12.
Oh,
That natural 1 got upgraded to a natural 2.
So my gun jams.
Oh dear.
I fully just like release the gun with one hand, pull out a pull out an alchemist's fire that I've been holding onto this whole time, peek round the corner, and lob it at the nearby watchtower.
Oh no.
All right then, he does have cover. Give us a target and give us a map strike.
This is going to be terrible, but it's worth a shot. That is
Frag
a normal
out!
miss. He can take the splash damage.
Yeah, he'll take the splash damage. Is it 1?
It is 1 fire damage.
one of
I-
me.
Okay. Still up. That was an interesting turn from Isobella. Anden, you're in the creek without a paddle. Insert joke here. Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kelvhan has gone probably out of healing range. Is it just an action to clamber out?
I would say you can clamber out. You can use an action to make an athletics check to clamber out. If not, I will rule a square or two. Let's say, yeah, one difficult terrain square.
Okay, if it's one difficult terrain square, I'll do that.
No, actually, I would like an athletics check because of the rain, but very low DC.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to go a bit old school Pathfinder here, and I'm going to say DC 10.
Ooh. Give it a go. Yeah, that's a 17.
Yeah, then you can get up. It's still going to be a difficult terrain step, but the reason why the check came in was because of today's weather conditions.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's 10 to there, and I have 15 left.
Yep.
Let me just do some ruler stuff. That was meant to be a ruler rather than a move. I'm going to move back.
You were here, my friend.
I was here. Yep.
Anden was here.
Anden was here. Yeah. So I have 15 feet left. BB's going to be fine on her own. BB's a big, strong bear.
Okay.
You don't need no man. So I'll continue the move to here.
That's bad.
I really can't heal you. Like I can't move anywhere that would have a line of sight. Actually, if I went, can I get a? I can, but I'm standing out in the open. I kind of have to though.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't. I will say politely, please don't be too cheeky with the retcons.
Yeah, sorry. I just.
It's all right. It's all right. It's been a while since we've been in a fight like this, and I think for once you've actually got some decent opposition.
Yes. Yeah, that seems to be the case. All right. I'm going to cast a nice heal on Mr. Leoven if he's just not in range. What am I doing? Alright, no more retcons. Not allowed. I will use a second move action.
See the drag ruler to see where he's going.
It's going, yeah.
He's been places.
It's like
it's counting as 115 feet, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
15.
Anders wrote his own signature in the ground.
He is the forest.
25. So that's my second action. For my third action, I will command an animal for BB to meow. We're gonna head here because I'm not close enough to do any attack actions because like these are cloud squares. So we're gonna go here and then take cover.
All right then.
Again in the bushes.
That's fine. Okay.
Cross my
Bandit.
fingers for you, Kelvhan.
Yeah, bandit time. So the
Wingman's
bandit.
getting me.
Okay, the bandit is going to turn around and he's just going to say, right, I'm not as fast as you, but let's see if I can do better. So 5, 10,
Attack of
20,
opportunity.
20.
Yeah,
Doesn't know you're a fighter. Fair enough. Give us a strike.
Bash him.
On the noggin.
20, dirty 20.
He yells, "Oh no, I've been AOO'd!"
Alright, damage time.
Hey, wow.
4, 7.
7 points worth of damage. As he turns around, he says, "Bollocks!
You should have read the handbook, mate.
I was waiting for the remaster." And the fourth wall breaking bandit is dead.
Oh.
All right, next up. Sorry, Dave?
Ripping pepperonis.
Yes. Okay, next up. Have a look.
And his
So-
schedule never aligns for D&D night again.
Pretty much. Okay, next up was a bandit. It was originally attempting to get a flank, walking around the other side of the trees. Okay,
Gonna be mightily disappointed.
not exactly.
Everybody go.
Well, not exactly, because it does get up to the bank, and it does see Isobella, and it will have a shot at her. Okay.
That's fair.
Excuse me.
All right, Isobella.
That is a hit. Unless
20.
I have cover.
Did you deliberately take cover last round?
I did not take cover last round. No.
I'm gonna say not from him. It's pretty much a direct line of sight.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right then. Isobella gets shot. Ooh, for a mighty 3. 3 points worth of damage.
Oh no.
Okay. Still, Isobella takes some damage. All right. Let's go back to the bandit who was hiding out under the tower. And let's have a look. Yeah, they're going to turn around. First action stride. 5, 10, 15. And then we'll take 2 shots, one at Kelvhan. Yeah, it's actually going to be 2 into Kelvhan because firing through Kressel is a soft cover bonus, and they're not going to try and shoot through their boss. That would be a very bad idea. So let's have a look. Shot numero 1. 15 Kelvhan.
Miss.
Okay. Second shot. 19.
Hit.
Okay. Shoots Kelvhan for 5 points worth of damage. I think I had the wrong thing targeted there. Okay. So. Oh yeah, because I had Isobella targeted. So the animation looked like that Isobella shot Kelvhan. Whoops. Okay. That's that bandit's turn.
She dreams, but
Now we get interesting. It's Kressel's turn. Kressel sees the AOO. She goes, "Ooh. Everybody watch out. We got a badass over here." She takes
Well,
a
I
5.
wouldn't say I'm a badass, but I mean, I know how to do things.
She looks at Kelvhan and says, "All right, you elven bastard. This is for Fawf'wol." And for a second
Wait.
action, she
Wait,
is
I killed him.
Hey.
Hey? Well, she looks at you and she just says, she looks at you and let's have a look. She's going to use Hatchet Flurry for a second action. She attacks with both hatchets, making two strikes at the same target. I'll tell you what, for a giggles roll, make me a diplomacy check, Kelvhan.
he's good at those.
He is.
20.
All right. That beats her level DC because it matches yours. And she turns around and she says, you know what? That's an excellent point.
Thank
Whack, whack. And
Terribly
she's gonna-
sorry, Balruk. I didn't feel like getting hit.
So 2 strikes into Balruk.
Alrighty. I am the tank. Let's tank.
Okay. 15.
No. Parry.
Okay.
Ping.
Then she is going to make the next hatchet flurry. 22.
That will hit by 1.
All right, then. You're going to take 8 points worth of slashing damage. And then for her final action... Hold on. I got something. Let's have a look.
I'm wrong with it. An attack of opportunity. I could have raised my shield like that.
Okay. So. That only happens when she crits. Okay. So for a final action, she's going to take a 5-foot step back and motion to the both of you to... No, she's not. She's going to turn around. She's going to go to Kelvhan. Sorry, I lied.
Whoa. Like the -10.
No, she doesn't care. Kelvin's heavily wounded. No medicine check required here to see how messed up he is. But she misses with a mighty solid 9. It's now a bandit's turn. She whistles as this bandit appears and shoots Kelvhan.
Yep.
But 13's not going to hit.
Nope.
Gonna have another go though. 18 is also going to miss. And final action.
It doesn't have any actions. It already moved.
He did. Thank you. Maybe. Alright. Back to the Fawn River Bandit in the Watchtower, who is having an intense battle with the sniper. And now it's 2-on-1. First action. Once I get my screen sorted out. Multiple monitors. They'll be fun, they said. Okay. First action. Aim. And fire at Isobella. Cover definitely here though, Isobella.
That's a miss.
Yeah, 15's not going to do it. Alright. They'll have one more. 18?
Also a
Oh,
miss.
gosh.
Alright then. Final
That's
action.
both of you that got missed
Yeah.
by 1.
Final action. Take cover. Balruk.
Alright, well. You hit me, let me hit you back. Alright, so first. Oh, go ahead.
She just says to you, most men normally buy me a drink first before hitting on me.
Oh, well.
Just
I
get
got
shot.
one. Whatever.
Chivalry is fucking dead.
Says the bandit.
It's a 16.
Yeah, she just deflects you as she says that. Chivalry's dead. Ting. Come
Oh, not
on.
bad. Alright, let's try this one. This has a -5 though. Oh damn, that's a 13.
Ting. See? Chivalry. Come on.
Oh, we got the fight here, I see. And I'm actually going to use my my third action to raise shield.
All right. Okay. Kelvhan, it's your turn.
I'm going to spell strike, surprisingly.
All right
Ooh,
then.
suck it.
I am going to use Flents. Flents?
Lance.
Yeah.
What's that one? All right. First of all, let's have the melee strike then with the rapier.
22? Oh, I've targeted the wrong person. That's my bad.
Let's have a look. 22 against her though is a hit. Give us damage.
Fantastic. Let me just pop up the spell. Do you want the?
Yeah,
let's do
the
rapier.
Yeah, let's do the rapier damage first.
Haha, 1.
Aha.
But this,
And
come on.
then it's this.
Okay, with a touch, you strip off flesh, muscle, and internal organs off your target. Oh, this is the subtlety spell. Living creature, make a spell attack roll which hits. She takes 2d6 slashing damage. All right then, give us that damage then, please.
2d6.
Yes.
Really?
No.
Ah.
You have rolled 4 ones on d6s in a row.
Yep.
She just looks at you like, she just says, what is that supposed to be?
Honestly, I thought that'd be more effective.
Isobella.
Oh, I thought there was a question coming. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's you, sorry. Sorry, Isobella. Yes, your turn.
Well, my gun's misfired, and I currently have one hand off of it, so my first action will be to put a hand back on my gun,
Right.
so I'm holding it properly. My second action will be to clear the misfire.
Okay.
And my third action, because let no one say I ever learnt my lesson ever in my life, I'm going to take a risky reload to shoot the guy.
All right, the one across the riverbank. Go ahead and give us a
Yeah.
shot.
Oh dear. 22.
22 is a hit. Go ahead and give us damage.
7 damage.
All right, a solid shot. Still up though.
Naturally.
Anden.
Alright. I am most definitely in range now to heal Kelvhan, so
Hope so.
let's get that done first of all. Gonna use a first level heal.
Right.
And heal versus the thing. Oh, the pictures haven't loaded. Got a little bit confused.
All right, let's roll those dice up.
Did that go correctly? Was that first level one?
That was the first level. You said first level, I believe.
I did, yeah. So
Right.
D8 plus 8.
Yeah, so- Yeah, 11 points worth of healing to Kelvhan. All right, one action left, I believe.
Yep, one action left. Let's get get BB into this action. So I'll command an animal. Meow. Eee. A bear appeared. He's gonna give her the old chomp.
Not at the moment, though. Trying to find
No?
the character sheet again. No, hold on.
She's got AOO. Get.
Let's see.
What's present?
Oh. What the hell's happened to that? Sorry, I'll be perfectly honest with you here. I've beefed up this encounter a little bit to give the party a bit more of a challenge. I did give Cressel AOO. She originally didn't have it, but I did give it to her. I did put it on the sheet, but both on her token sheet and on her character sheet, it is gone. So that wouldn't be fair. She doesn't have it anymore.
Okay. Fourth wall is saving us from beyond the grave.
So go ahead.
If you're
back
sure
up.
that's how you want to do that.
I mean, if you want to have it, you can have it.
Yeah, no worries.
Are you sure? Because I did want to give it to her for the challenge.
Yeah, but you're the game
Yeah,
master, so I mean, you know the stats better than us.
All right, then. In that case, chop chop.
If you kill my bear, I am gonna quit. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually.
AOO coming in on BB.
Oh no!
I changed my mind. You can't have an AOO.
No good deed.
31,
goes
natural
unpunished.
20, critical hit on the bear.
Ooh.
10 points worth of slashing damage. It's back over to BB.
All right. Now we're definitely gonna bite her.
At least just flanking.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a striking bear.
Let's go, BB. Let's go. That is a 26 to hit.
Unlucky. 1 off the plus 10.
Even with the flank bonus?
Yes, even with the
Yes.
flank bonus.
Oh,
Very unlucky, but give us regular damage.
Oh, that's underwhelming. 7.
Alright, 7 points worth of damage. And that concludes Anden and BB's turn. Okay,
Ellie.
2 dead bandits. Now it's the one who is dueling sniperly with Isobella. Okay. Short bow. Strike. Natural 20 on Isobella.
Yep.
24 points worth of damage.
Oh my
What the
god!
hell?
Holy crap!
Oh, deadly D10s.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I rolled
This
max on
encounter
the...
just turned bad.
Alright, and it's going to have another shot.
An 11 is a miss.
Alright. And then for its final action, leap over the riverbed. Okay. Another bandit's turn. Going back to the one. Over with Kressel and the rest. Alright. First action. Yeah. They're smart. They are smarter. So, first action, put away the bow. Second action, draws the dagger. Then third action, gets into a flanking position for Kressel. It's her turn.
Oh no.
As she turns around and she says, "Whose bloody bear is this? How annoying." Hatchet flurry on BB.
Oh no.
No.
Target is out of range. No, she's not. Do I have somebody else targeted? I probably do. This is a big old battle. And, oh yeah, I've got Isobella.
You've got me
still.
targeted.
All right. Wrestle. "15 to hit Mrs. Bramblebeard,
Miss.
followed by a 9.
Oh.
Let's go, BB. Let's go.
And just for the hells of it, for her final action, she's just going to give Kelvhan a cheeky wallop.
Oh, really? Oh, come on.
Natural 20 for a 23, confirmed crit.
Yeah.
Off the third map. I'm so sorry, Greg.
What's happening?
No, you're not.
Did the max
Max
roll?
damage.
I'm alive.
18.
Oh my god, you're helpless.
Who's
I'm
that one hit?
alive.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh, she's got a special move.
Oh, she has. She has. Oh no. Maiming chop. Because that was a crit. Kelvhan can have a fortitude saving throw.
26.
You make it. All right.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm dead.
It's now the bandit's turn.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah. It sees the shot. It's going to take it on Kelvhan.
Yeah, I'm dead.
25 to
Goodbye.
hit.
Goodbye.
All right, Kelvhan. 5
Taking
points
the
worth
shot.
of damage.
Yeah.
Kelvhan goes to dying 1.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's move from an initiative order. I must admit, just on a quick side note, I do like the initiative order rules.
Yeah,
When we
there we
go
go.
down. Okay, second shot into Balruk. Probably not going
Oh,
to hit,
wait.
but no, 15. And yeah, third action is actually going to look at you, Balruk, and say, "Well, that's your mate down. How long do you think you're going to last?" What's your will DC, Balruk?
My will DC is. That's a good question. 19.
All right. That was a 13. So the demoralized check does not.
I was looking back at him and be like, well, that's longer than you did last night. Oh.
And Fawf'wol actually goes up, comes back to life for a brief second, and goes, oh, and goes back down again. But we're in a very bad situation. Kelvhan is down and out for the count and dying. Bleeding out all over the floor on this very rainy day. I'm terribly sorry, but we have to end it there for today's session of Kingmaker.
Oh, the cliffhanger is real.
I'm sorry, we're out of time, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I'm out of energy. This was a big old fight, and yeah, the bandits are not proving to be such a pushovers anymore.
Nope.
But
But it ain't over yet. We got some tricks up our sleeves.
oh yeah, no, it's far from over. It is far from over. But the question remains: did you all enjoy it though?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I like a good challenge. Finally,
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's go.
it was a good fight. Greg, what the fuck? I'm so sorry, dude. I really am. But I don't believe it. I really, honestly don't believe it. Third map and all.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Not
the
to mention
dice.
his 4 1s on D6s in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just not your day. Don't worry.
It hasn't been my week, mate.
Next recording.
Yeah,
I got you.
it's no. We're pretty much coming off a really haggard Rune Lords session recording as well, where Dice Luck was also really not on anybody's side that session. Here, it was a little bit more balanced, except for poor Kelvhan. Holy crap! But alas, we must conclude for today. When we return, it's getting dicey, and the party have finally got a challenge. Will they survive? Please join us next time to find out. But until then, on behalf of myself, Dave, Greg, Jack, and Lexi, take care of yourselves out there, and we'll see you for the next one.